I'm Jeff Strang, editor of Trader Boat magazine, and I'm here today aboard the new Maritimo S50. Actually, she debuted at this year's Sydney International Boat Show, where she pretty much stole the show. So we came to visit her here at her home on the Gold Coast, and here she is! Well, we're here in the engine room of the Maritimo S50. Like I said earlier, S stands for sedan, and often in sedan boats the engine room can be a pretty tricky proposition to get right and to give space. I think they've done a great job here. You're looking at, it's a really clean space, it's beautifully surgically white. There's good working space around both the engines, both these D11 670 horsepower Volvos, which happen to be shaft drives. In fact, in this boat they're only available in shaft drives. On my left, we've got the water maker, which augments the 800 litre freshwater tank. And on my right, we've got a 17.5 kVA Cummins Onan generator. So Maritimo as a company is very focused on keeping the long-term cost of ownership to the owner down on their boats. And what I see in this engine room is a lot of stuff that points in that direction. It's good, hard-wearing, low-maintenance, heavy-duty equipment. That's what I love to see. Of the many features in the sedan style of boat that appeal to me, I particularly like the inclusiveness of the helm station. It's right here in the saloon, you're right there amongst the action. People want to see what's going on, it's very easy for them to be involved without kind of interfering with what you're doing. As you come down below into the accommodation spaces of the S50, you're welcomed by these warm, luscious, high gloss varnished timber panels. There's good capacity down here for a family. You've got a children's cabin here on the starboard side, you've got a double VIP up to forward, and you've got the ensuite day head here on the starboard side as well. And this beautiful space is the S50's master cabin. It's centrally located and full beam. Up here on the top level we've got access to the ensuite, a pair of quite spacious cedar-lined wardrobes, and a nice little writing desk right here. And we can come down one more level to this very inviting queen-sized island berth. What I like about it is that this diagonal configuration, which is a little bit unusual, really changes the way the space works down here. We see a lot of full beam master cabins. This one's got really good walk and flow all the way around, and of course there's a 3/4 size chaise lounge over in the corner there. Very, very pleasant master cabin, very cosy, very inviting. So I'm here with Greg Haynes, Marketing Manager for Maritimo Yachts, right here on the Gold Coast. Greg, how did you end up with this design?
Well, Jeff, it started with the motor yacht, the M50, and then we developed that. That was the first of the motor yacht range with the full beam master. We looked at the market and saw there was a case for a single level boat for people that wanted to entertain on one level, didn't want to climb stairs. And also the people that lived in canal estates and areas like that, Mandurah, Gold Coast, where they needed to get under bridges.
Greg, when we first got on here today at your yard up at Hope Island, we had a look down the engine room while it was nice and cool, and twin shaft drives.
That's right, we offer shaft drives and pod drives, but mainly shaft drives on our boats. And we're getting such good efficiencies with the shaft drives, in fact 17% better than our competitors with pods. This boat actually drove to Sydney for the boat show on one tank of fuel, and they had 1,000 litres left when they got there.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive figures. So that's probably less than 3,000 litres of fuel for the trip. I've seen the data and the data is really impressive. So the data will be available to have a look in the story in the magazine, and of course it will also be on the iPad. Thank you so much for taking your time today. We've really appreciated it.
My pleasure, Jeff.
Looks like we've got a great sunset coming, so it should be fun. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our tour of the Maritimo S50. In my mind, this is one of the most elegant boats we've looked at in 2013. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to enjoy the last of this beautiful evening right here on the back deck.